I completely forgot.
So what let go of me? I
put
just gave up, and I'm just like a dangling corpse right now.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you would see that that Billy Bob has this has the bag of holding on him, and he seems to be ready for an adventure. He has everything packed.
I'm looking at him. What you doing? What? Why do you have my stuff?
He blinks at you as a robot would, because like I said, he seems to be ready for an adventure.
I guess I'll get dressed.
And he, after you're fully dressed, he holds out the compass for you, and you can see that the compass is pointing at you.
Wait, my compass?
Because Billy Bob is holding the compass towards you.
Oh, he's holding the compass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, the person who loves Billy Bob the most is her.
Yep.
So you guys are fully dressed, decked out for this upcoming adventure. Are you guys heading south?
Weapons yet?
No.
I want to see if I can get some money for my adventure.
All right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make tea.
Okay.
Okay.
So roughly, it's about like 7 a.m. And you go down to your parents' room, knock on the door, and you would hear, honey, go get it. It's like, oh God. Yes.
I'm going on an adventure.
Okay.
I need some money. It's like spent the last on this compass.
Amelia, if you don't have money, you probably shouldn't go. Elizabeth, back in the bed. And fully nude, by the way, opens the door, and she's like, "How much?"
Just 100 gold is fine. I'll be able to find gems. Hello?
She's reading you. She's like,
Billy Bob woke me up all dressed up for an adventure, so I don't really know where we're going.
Okay.
I love my mom.
And then you can see that your father is trying to get up, but he's like covering himself. He's like, God damn it, where's my pants?
I'm just turning around to the other way and let them do whatever they need to do.
And is she back?
Yeah. You think?
What I miss?
Yeah, she's back.
Okay, so Amelia came downstairs looking for her parents. She knocked on the door and says that she was going on an adventure and she needs some money. And then you proceeded to hear words you do not understand. And then the door opening and you see Elizabeth's mother completely nude looking at Amelia, questioning her. And then...
Amelia's mom.
Yes, yes.
Elizabeth is naked.
Naked in front of you guys. And then she turns around.
That means nothing to me since I spent
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then she turns around and gives Amelia a bag. And she says, let's see where you can go with 75.
Okay.
So,
Thanks, Ma.
kisses you on the forehead. Take notes. And then she closes the door. And then before you leave, you would hear, no, don't jump!
What?
She jumped on him on the bed. The mother jumped back on the bed on him, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cannonballing kind of thing.
That sounds like something I would do.
Sounds like something I do. It is something I do.
Yep.
So, you guys will have to make your way to the docks. It's 2 gold per person to travel.
We have all the provisions.
Wait, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say,
yeah.
let me get all this. Yeah.
Okay.
We should double check on weapons too, because I mean, but now I'm paranoid. I don't know how I tried to make this message clear to Amelia, but I'm like, I don't know, making gestures.
I imagine...
Flailing around.
Yeah, no, I imagine as you guys are walking to get provisions, every single time Amelia sees, like, or Rory sees a weapon, she grabs your shoulder and points at it.
I'm like, okay. I go to the weaponry. Is that what it is? Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yep.
For weapons.
And
like,
yeah, you would see a dwarvish man, and then he's like, and you know this man, he's actually made some of the parts for Billy Bob for you. And he's like, Amelia, how? Oh, it works.
yes, nice. I have my hands on my cheeks and I'm just like bouncing in place.
Focus. Okay. What do you need, Amelia?
Weaponry, I guess.
His name is Esper, by the way.
I'm not gonna be able to remember that. Put it down here. Esper.
And he's like, oh, yeah, weapons, yeah, I can make weapons for you. Well, like, what are you looking for? You know, a sword, or axe, shield, spear.
I'll look around and
A bat.
And point to whatever. I ask her, which weapon do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, as you're walking away, he is still continuously listing weapons.
Yes.
So yeah. You see a vast assortment of weapons. And you eventually would see some gauntlets.
There we go. I'm all like, do I see any brawler weapons?
Yeah.
I point at the gauntlets.
And then Esper would be like, yeah, those are a feisty one. Made by me. And other wear dwarvish metals. I also got my dwarvish friend to enchant it. It's a prized possession of mine. I could easily let you have it for 120 gold.
Oh, I only got 75, man. And I need that to last me the whole trip.
How about this? You let your friend here, points at Billy Bob, work with me for like 2 days.
When we get back.
No. Amelia, as much as I love what you've done with what I can make, you are a child and I simply cannot trust you.
I'm only 16. I'm not a child.
Dwarves can grow to be pretty old, so.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's probably already at least 50. At least.
Probably. I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I would, but I need him for this trip, or we'll be in danger. More danger.
Is there anything I can do? Like, can I be like, I don't know, I'll just
She's
work
pointing
out
to
and break
herself,
on it.
yeah.
Like, what can I do? What can I do to get these?
Seems like your friend really wants it there. How about this? I know a guy. He kind of lives in the underground, right, just underneath the city, and he's a fighter, much like your friend here. You beat him, I'll give it to you for 25.
So wait, what was it? A dragon?
No, so there's Yeah, there's a guy that lives underground in the sewers, probably. He's a brawler, much like Rory is.
Mm.
And he wants to see them fight. If Rory wins, he'll sell the gauntlets to you for 25 gold.
Do we kill him or just fight him?
Oh, just beat him.
Okay.
Just beat him. I mean, they're friend. It's his friend, and he's not. Gonna...
Oh, his friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down.
Sure.
Billy Bob immediately goes into active mode. Arms up.
I'll make some tea.
Nah, my friend. Just her. And then Billy Bob.
Just her?
Yeah, because Billy Bob was ready to fight.
Oh, he was waiting for it.
Yeah, and he was like, no, it's just her. Anyways, follow me. Eventually takes you guys down. For the sake of speed, just roll a d20, Rory, and if you win, you win.
What am I doing?
Roll a d20. Whoever gets
A
that.
little
Hi.
No,
Right.
I was typing things before.
Confused.
I was talking to myself when I said, "What am I doing?" Yay!
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, you beat the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Hey, at least you rolled something good.
he's a pretty big guy. Stands roughly around like 6 feet tall, but nothing compared to you, right? And like the fight starts out where he rushes in, and like just goes straight for her gut.
Oh.
But like Rory seems unfazed, and then she elbows him in the face, and he gets spun around. He goes to attack her. She spins, tail whips his feet, falls on his ass, and then you proceed to elbow drop. And that was pretty much the end of the fight. It was really, really quick, less than like 2 minutes at most. Well, wow. I guess that's a deal then. All right, here you go.
I shake his hand in gratitude because all I know is handshakes and hugs. So
So after equipping the gloves, you feel it almost like talking to you, like connecting to you in a sense, and it pretty much tells you if you ever want to get bigger, smash your knuckles together.
ooh,
And yeah, you get the idea that if you smash your knuckles together, you grow 2 times your size.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
does it?
Do you smash your knuckles together?
Yes.
Okay. She enlarges. And she has to like, she's currently on her knees, like proned over, trying to fit underground.
Oh.
And then Billy Bob
How do I undo it?
looks at you, puts a thumbs up.
I put a thumbs up.
The dwarf goes, "Alright, we got an hour." So he turns around and like starts helping his friend. He's like, she beat your ass. And just an hour later, Rory reverts back to her normal self.
Does it have a weed code? I asked him that.
Once a day.
Well,
So yeah, so around this time, it's about 11, close to 12. Like, so like 11:45-ish.
11 at what?
11:45 a.m.
AM. Okay.
Are we off?
Amelia?
We're heading to the docks, yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be about 10 gold to get the provisions for the 2 of you. And then it's going to be 6 gold to get across. 2 gold each, including Billy Bob.
2 gold each, so 6, right?
Yeah, so you would lose 16, so you're at 30.
I would lose 16? Why 16?
10 for all the provisions you need for the adventure.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Yeah. And then an extra 6 to get a ferry across.
And then 25 for the gauntlets.
Yeah, you're currently at 34.
I was wanting to get something for myself because I need...
Frozen, oh god.
Alright.
I'll find something.
So as you guys make dock, you guys get off the ship and start walking. And then Billy Bob stops you guys, reaches in and grabs out the compass, and then puts it on top of Rory, and then looks at it, and then points.
Puts what on top of me?
The compass.
The compass.
And the compass is pointing this way.
So wait, the love compass, right?
Huh? No, the love compass.
That's what I said. The love compass, right?
Yeah.
And it's
pointing
on
there?
It's on Rory.
Yes.
Okay, so we might find a love. Because it's pointing another way. Onward. I say.
You guys follow? Everyone follows? Everyone's good?
Of course.
Okay. So you guys are on your way. You guys are trucking it through. I need to do something very quick.
No. I can't believe we lived through that.
Just barely. Just barely.
I was sure we were gonna die at the time.
You guys might be hearing some music. Hopefully not.
What are you guys squeaking about?
I've been hearing
Why are you
music.
freaking?
No. From my side.
Oh.
Oh,
Why are you
right.
freaking out?
Right. I can't.
Making noises that I don't like.
Okay. You guys are traveling. It takes a while. But if you guys are following the compass, you guys find nothing so far. No encounters, no other humans, no other... You guys still find nothing. God damn. And...
Ugh, that was tart.
During one night that you guys are resting, so I'll say like after maybe like 3 or 4 days of travel, Rory, you start having another nightmare.
Okay.
Within this nightmare, once more, Amelia is just being dismembered
Oh,
and just dying in several ways, and each time, you know, it just makes you even more worried. But once more, an orange eye appears in front of you, a very, very large orange eye. And you hear in Draconic, "Come home."
Don't take my Rory away from me.
Do I wake up this time again?
Yeah.
After that?
Mm-hmm.
Some bright music for the...
Well, it was, you know, the whole situation with, you know, you guys messing around, Billy Bob. Okay.
Awesome. I'm not terrified at all. Why does me coming home involve Amelia dying?
Right? You don't want to go home anymore.
Okay.
Do I understand that though?
You can make an intelligence check.
Oh, damn it. Well, nope.
Nope. You don't know where home is.
This is true. I really don't.
But wherever the compass is pointing, I guess you're following. So, you guys are continuing to travel. Let's see. Anything happens. You guys would find, in your travels, a man on the ground. He seems to be an elvish man. Are you guys stopping to check to see what's going on? Or are you guys going to ignore him?
caution, but I check him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, so as you walk closer, you can hear coughing and a little bit of regurgitation. And then
We
when
didn't.
no, go ahead.
We didn't bring any drinks, did we? God damn it!
No. You guys, I said you guys got provisions, so that means food,
okay.
water, and bed sheets and everything. He has everything. So when you guys get close to him, you can see that he's struggling with something and he's on the ground, and then he flips over onto his back, and you can see like this dark purplish spot on his neck where it connects to his veins. He seems to be poisoned.
Do we have
Do we
anything
have
to help
anything?
with that?
Yeah, because you're the one who got the provisions.
When I go for provisions, I normally just go for the bare essentials. Essentials.
The essentials.
Yeah.
Amelia, have any magic that can help with that?
I have curing. But does that help the poisoning?
It might. You don't know.
What is my curing powers? I don't have my thing.
It's called Cure Wounds.
Oh, I'm gonna try that. D20.
No, D8.
Which one's the 8?
The-
Diamond.
The 8-sided one.
There you go. 8.
So you can see Amelia touches touches this man, and Billy Bob also touches this man, and Amelia's hands start to glow, and Billy Bob's hands start to glow.
Ah! Ah! The fuck?
Is everything okay?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Sorry, to get up. I wanted to get up and turn on the heater, but I wanted to keep listening, and I didn't want to unplug the headphones.
Oh.
Give us a warning next time you scared the shit out of me.
Why?
Because it left a loud static sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
I apologize. I did not know that would happen.
No worries.
It's okay.
Just tell me when you sit back down so we can prepare for the.
Noise.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna leave it since you guys can seem to hear me fine.
Okay.
Okay. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying.
So again, Billy Bob is mimicking you. All right. Put his hands on this man, and as your hands start to glow, Billy Bob makes his hands start to glow, and the poison seems to still be in there, but he's not struggling as much as it was before. And he's coughing, but he's still saying, "Thank you," as it's still in his system.
Did we pass any public areas?
No.
Can I do an intelligence check and see if I know any orbs for poisoning?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, go for it.
$18.
Yeah. This is a pretty deep poison. It probably came from a arrow or dart, some small puncture. The necessary components that you need are in the forest
The forest next to us?
that you're currently residing in, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go look and I tell.
Is
I
there a
tell-
way you can tell which components to send Billy Bob to go find it? Because that would be smarter.
Yeah. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him what. No, I don't have any images that he could look for.
Do you have a sketchbook?
Do I?
Do you have a notebook?
Love.
I don't know. Would Amelia have one?
Yes. I'll be super honest. If she wants to sketch out gems.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I distinctly remember her pulling something out and drawing things.
Yeah, I'm gonna sketch out what this man needs
Okay.
and put. Yeah, and put every detail that I can into the picture, and then show it to Billy Bob.
Okay.
And point to what I need, how many.
Billy Bob nods and starts running away into the forest.
And I ensure the man that he's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
I am on my guard with hypervigilance.
Hypervigilance.
Okay. So let's see if Billy Bob finds it. So he comes back roughly around 10 minutes later, which seems like an eternity of like trying to keep this man
For this man, yeah.
alive. All right. And he comes back with a cup or both hands cupping a large pool of dirt with 3 flowers on top of it. And then he lays it down on the ground and then runs back into the forest with paper in hand.
Alright. So what like are you just gonna fast forward for the procedure? Okay.
So Billy
I
Bob.
make sure these are the right flowers. They are, I guess.
No, they're wrong.
What?
Yeah. They're not colored. Remember, you're not colored.
Oh.
And then Billy Bob returns with another cup full of dirt that has these other plantations on it, puts it on the ground, and then runs away again. And then finally, after another 10 minutes,
Poor man.
comes back with some mushrooms. The mushrooms are correct.
Oh, well.
Mushrooms correct, but the herbs and the flower is wrong.
Alright, then I pat him and say, good job. One was correct, but good job.
Thumbs
And
up.
I go to Roy and tell what exactly specific colors of what we did. Of the herbs and flowers. And koi.
Okay, so Amelia has asked you to find specific herbs and flowers that she describes.
And I understand.
Yeah, she's talking to you.
Well, yeah, I know, but I understand what she's referring to.
Yeah, she even points at the flowers and everything. She says that they look like this, but they have this color and this color and this color and that color and shit like that.
I'm nervous about leaving, but I guess I go since she seems like she really wants it.
Okay, make a investigation check with advantage. So roll 2d20s. Nice.
You sure?
Ooh,
Nice.
18 plus her investigation, which is 0, but still 18. So, unlike Bill Bob, who took 30 minutes to find these components, Rory, using her animal-like instinct and smell, finds it quite quickly. Each one, 5 minutes. And she comes back within the 10 minutes with the herbs in hand. And you administer the antidote by smushing them together, mixing it all nicely, adding a little bit of water so you can pour it down his throat and the wound. And after an agonizing hour,
I'm sorry, man.
the man seems to be fine. The black spot has faded.
Yay! I saved the man.
Oh, he's an elvish man, and he's he sits up and he's like, I don't know who you are, but thank you.
I'm just like, no problem. You can't really leave someone dying on the ground.
You'd be surprised.
I offer some water.
Thank you.
I'm watching him suspiciously because at this point I'm like going crazy from my dream.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure he doesn't pull anything.
Billy Bob puts the compass on you, and it takes it off. He seems to be checking if this is the person that loves you.
It's like, nope, that's not it.
So he pretty much explains that he was attacked. They stole all his shit, and he probably has to. That he was left for dead, and is now gonna go and try to get things worked out. He
So he
can't.
left, right?
Yeah, he can't offer you guys much. He has nothing.
That's fine. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to. I'm not gonna pass a dying person on this sidewalk.
Okay. So you guys will continue to walk.
How long did that take?
That took a whole hour.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
You guys will continue walking. And
okay.
and after another 4 more days goes by, and Rory, you have another nightmare.
Why am I only just now getting these nightmares? I've been alive for 3 years, and not once. Not until I started interacting with other creatures. Other creatures of intelligence.
So, I can't really tell you, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. So, but this nightmare is different. This one has you pinned up against a pole or a wall, your arms stretched out, much like Jesus in a cross.
Okay.
And these people of different shapes and sizes comes up to you and pretty much just sink their hands into your body and pulls out a single organ and then walks away. And multiple people are doing this. And this is terrifying you in more ways than one.
Really?
Yeah. But eventually, all of it fades. And you would see this orange eye once more. And then it pulls away, revealing an orange dragon.
Huh.
And it says, "Come home."
Can I like say anything in the dream, or
Yeah, you can try. What do you say?
maybe I have to like, who are you?
Let me see. You say, "Who are you?"
Yes.
He says,
that's almost 12.
yeah, he says, "Raposa, I am your father."
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh god.
Father stutters, confused, doesn't understand the concept of parents quite yet.
Not yet.
A draconic claw reaches out and stabs into your chest, stabbing onto your heart.
Screams.
Screams. That's all I do.
Yeah.
What would you do?
And
Yeah.
and he says, he would say, "This belonged to my son."
Whole chest?
Oh, confused. No, because I'm okay. So you know what? What's his face was gonna do to you, right?
Yes.
That's basically how I'm alive. So I have inferred.
So her being a chimera, right?
Oh, okay,
So the
okay,
people
okay.
and
Yeah,
ship-
yeah.
The people and creatures taking my organs is probably who those original organs belong to.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And apparently Raposa's son apparently I have a dragon heart. And it's Raposa's son. Heart.
And he's begging you to call home. Come home.
Which is interesting, since I am absolutely nothing like an actual dragon.
Yep.
You're exactly in a chimera, so...
So...
Do I wake up yet, or...?
Yeah, you would wake up at that point, because that fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And you wake up, you pat your chest, and you're fine.
I probably would pat all my insides, like, Jesus Christ, they were all taken.
Billy Bob looks at you with a cocked head.
I don't know what I'd try to do. Probably just start being hyper-vigilant of our campground, I guess. What time is it?
At this time, it's about 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I go look for, I don't know.
Yeah. So eventually you guys will wake up again and start making your way.
Does Amelia notice that, like, my attitude is changing? I'm less carefree, I'm more paranoid, and...
I'm
Or
probably
she just wrapped up in the adventure?
Like, I noticed, but I don't say anything. Until it's kind of serious.
Because Amelia thinks. So, as you guys are walking... Man, you guys are getting so fucking lucky with these encounters. Like, nothing is happening.
Well, the one that you choose will kill us, so I'm pretty sure. Get tea.
Yep. And I can't look at my fucking map that I have.
Oh, you're so cute.
Shut the fuck up.
Not you, I'm talking about Born.
Eventually,
Damn cat. Go ahead.
after 2 days of traveling, you guys will find part of this forest is on fire.
Oh, shit.
A forest that is actually on fire?
Yes. A forest that is actually on fire.
Fire blocking our paths? Because I would run away.
It's not necessarily blocking your path, but it is on fire. And there's a large, tall, grassy field that is adjacent to it. That's what you guys are walking on. There's a road that cuts through the grassy
Let's
field.
see if anybody else is here. Trying to put this out or anything like that.
Make a perception check.
14.
You see several birds or phoenixes coming out of the flames.
Can I try to, like, raise the fire to see if it hurts me? I'm not being stupid, because I thought I heard that Phoenix fire doesn't harm you.
Do you do it?
That's why I say raise it, so I don't get damaged to it.
Well, there's only one way to get damaged, love. You have to
Yeah,
get
I know.
close. So do you get that close?
I'm gonna try to.
She's just walking towards the fire.
Yep. She reaches her hands out.
I stop her.
It's like, no, child.
I pick her up and we are walking,
Walking
the other
away.
direction. No.
Having none of that shit.
Bad child.
Alright? So, Billy Bob puts the compass on your head again. And you guys would eventually make it to this side. And you guys would see, coming through these woods, you guys would see a very, very large opening for a cave.
Ah.
Can I check anything if it's alright? Like,
Look-
if this any spells or anything like that.
Looking at the ground, you can see scattered skeletons of humanoid-like, charred bones, emphasizing there was fire.
I just can I do intelligence or what's best for this one?
This one would be This one would be nature.
Nature. 15.
Nigga, it's a fucking dragon.
That's what I was saying, but I had to do it. I'm like, oh, this is a dragon's lair. Oh, cave. Explains probably why it's on fire.
It's not on fire.
No, not on fire. I'm talking about there was fire near.
That was like 30 miles away.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna make an investigation check, I guess.
Well, what are you trying to
Or
discern?
perception? I
What?
don't know. Just because I've been increasingly paranoid, so I'm just trying to I don't know if I have a bad feeling about it, or if I get a bad feeling about it.
Okay. Make an insight.
D20.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not really getting any strange vibes with this. If anything, something about this area does feel a little bit comforting. Billy Bob puts the compass on your shoulders and then points into the cave.
do we go in? I don't know. I look at Amelia questioning if she wants to go in because I'm not about to
I'm
There's
looking.
bodies.
I know. I'm like. Well, if there's jams, there's jams. So I'm gonna go in for a little bit.
So good. Face palms and follows her in.
All right.
I do the finger wiggling for jams.
So as you guys go inside, you guys can start smelling the brimstone, which is fucking disgusting. It smells like shit.
It's brimstone.
Yep.
I know. What is brimstone? I don't like.
It's
Burnt rock.
yeah,
Huh?
burnt
Burnt.
rock.
Burnt rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not
I
like
don't know
not
how it smells.
yeah. You don't want to smell it. It's
Kind of like sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
it just
Okay.
it's the farts of rocks.
Okay.
Anyways, as you guys are getting closer and closer, the smell gets even more and more ridiculous. Before finally, it opens up into this larger chasm. And with your dark vision, you guys can see this large dragon-like creature standing or laying on top of this pile of, well, not in dark vision you only see it in black and white, so it looks like stones. And then a fire flares from his nostrils, lighting parts of the area, showing all the gold, all the gems, all the treasure.
I'm just
Really?
breathing heavily right now.
All the treasure this orange dragon has accumulated over the years.
I look around. I'm just
Do I
like,
recognize him from my dream?
Yes, he looks exactly like him. Billy Bob puts the compass on your shoulder once more and then waves at the dragon.
I'm gonna sit down and sketch him.
And we'll pick this up next week.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, that is a cliffhanger.